Alright guys, I'm back with my review of this week's episode of The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 15, The Sorrowful Life. Damn, this episode was good. I really liked this one. I thought they did an awesome job with this entire episode, but there's going to be some massive spoilers here. Rick tells Daryl his plan to give the governor Michonne. And Daryl doesn't really like the plan, but he's going to trust Rick and do what he says. So Rick goes to talk to Merle, and Merle says, he tells him the plan, and Merle says, you know he's going to torture her. And he doesn't think Rick can do it. He doesn't think he has what it takes to give the governor Michonne, knowing what the governor's going to do to her. But Rick says, well, we need to get her there by noon. So I really didn't know what was going to happen here. I wasn't sure if Rick was going to do it or not. I thought what would probably happen is Rick had a plan, and he was going to act like he was giving the governor Michonne and then try to kill the governor. I thought something like that would happen, but Daryl tells Glenn that Merle will make things right with him. Glenn just has to be willing to forgive him, which he's not. And Daryl goes to see Merle, and Merle says that his people look at him like he's the devil, but they're ready to do the same thing by giving the governor Michonne, which is a great point. Merle was awesome in this entire episode. So Rick tells Herschel he can't do it, which Merle and Daryl expected. So Merle gets Michonne to go with him and knocks her out. And he plans to, I guess, be the guy in the group that does the dirty work. He's going to do the things Rick can't do to keep the group safe. And he's taking her to the governor. They find out Merle's taking Michonne, and Daryl decides to go after him. He's going to try and stop his brother. So Merle ties Michonne to a pillar and tries to hotwire a car, which sets off the weirdest sounding car alarm I've ever heard in my life, and attracts all these zombies to him. They have to fight off this group of zombies, and they escape in the car. And in the car, Merle decides to let Michonne go, but he says he can't go back with her. There's something he has to do on his own. So he gets drunk and he starts blasting this music from the car, and he gets all these walkers to come to the car, and they start following him. And he's driving slow enough so that they can keep up. And he takes them to the meeting place where they're supposed to meet the governor, and the governor's men are outside, and he sends in the car with the music going and this huge group of walkers. And while the governor's men are fighting the walkers, he starts picking some of them off. It was a really good plan. But eventually they catch him, and the governor beats his ass, bites off 2 of his fingers, and shoots him. So it cuts back to the prison, and Glenn takes a wedding ring from a walker and proposes to Maggie. And Rick tells the others he was wrong before when he said he was in charge. He's not their governor, and from now on they're going to vote on things, and they can decide whether they want to stay and fight or leave. Michonne returns to the group, and the last thing we see is Daryl finds Merle, and he's been turned into a zombie. Daryl breaks down, he starts crying, and he has to kill his brother. So that's how the episode ended, and it really sucks because I love the character Merle. I guess I could never really see him truly fitting in with Rick's group. And even though Michonne was really a, I guess, distant character at first, kind of kept to herself, I can see her becoming a part of the group. You can't really see that with Merle. He would always just be that outsider. So I guess killing him off makes sense, but yeah, it just sucks because he was such a great character, and damn, he did a great job with this role. But yeah, as far as this episode goes, I really enjoyed it. I thought Merle was an awesome character, so this was kind of a episode centered on him, and there's only one episode left, and I'm really not sure I can see them wrapping up this entire storyline with one episode. So I am starting to think that, yeah, Season 4, this is going to carry over at least a little bit. And I've heard from some other people, TV Girl and a few others, about how the set is still standing for Woodbury. So, yeah, I definitely see them doing a little bit more with Woodbury. I don't think it'll be all of Season 4, but maybe the first few episodes or something. But, yeah, one episode to wrap up this whole thing is just, I don't think enough. So anyways, that's my review of this episode. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and thanks for watching.